Join Carol Davies on Global Voice Radio, the host of Only the Best for You. Be a change maker and unlock the secret to your best life.
Welcome to the latest show in my program, Only the Best for You, here on Global Voice Radio. My name is Carol Davies. I'm a success coach with the Passion Motivator Coaching Company. I'm so pleased to be sharing various topics to help you become a change maker, be the best you can be, and develop the finest life for yourself. Today, I thought I would talk about emotional wellness. Frequently, my clients have asked me, what is emotional wellness? As we know, the winter months can be tough. From holiday cheer, letdown to the winter blues, there are many reasons people feel a little down this time of year. Emotions are how you feel at any given time. From happiness to sorrow, for better or worse, we're able to feel a wide variety of emotions, sometimes at the same time. So when considering wellness, people tend to think of physical activity or nutrition first. But your emotional well-being is also a crucial part of your overall health. Feelings are hard for some people to express and talk about. Being aware of what you're feeling can help you to channel your emotions into productive, positive feelings. Achieving emotional balance lays the foundation for total body health. Have you ever wondered what it really means to be emotionally healthy? Have you ever wondered how your emotional well-being compares to others around you? Do you ever have thoughts like, am I emotionally healthy? Are my problems so much worse than what others are dealing with? How am I doing at life? From the research I've done, I found that emotional wellness isn't really about the problems you have in your life. Everybody has those. It's more about how you approach the problems in life and how much you're able to embrace the parts of your life that you do love. I'm going to discuss 15 tips with you about how you can be in charge of your own emotional wellness. It's a guide to the most salient factors that have been found in people who are emotionally well. Most of us will continue to cultivate these qualities throughout our life, as opposed to ever reaching a point where we stop and say, okay, I'm done now. I've reached emotional wellness. That doesn't happen. So here's a list of my tips. Number 1, you treat others well. Viewing other people with compassion and treating them with kindness is a hallmark of your own well-being. Psychologists call this prosociality. It means you tend to be sensitive to the needs and feelings of other people, and you think it's important to help others. It's basically the idea that you'll lend a hand to someone in need, even if it's as simple as returning a lost wallet to the front desk of a hotel lobby, or smiling and making friendly conversation with the person standing next to you in line. Number 2, you like who you are. When you're emotionally healthy, you generally feel pretty good about who you are. You know yourself, foibles, quirks, and strengths, and you're okay with what's inside. You're also congruent. Congruency means that the person you show to the outside world is reflective of who you are on the inside. While there are situations where you naturally shift your attitude or behavior a bit, depending on the social situation. For example, it's normal to behave differently at a work luncheon than at a weekend picnic with your friends. Congruence means your overall sense of who you are feels in line with what you show others. It's the opposite of feeling like you have to wear a mask or pretend to be someone you're not. Instead, you're able to be genuine with yourself and others. You feel like you're living the life you want, not living the life others want you to have. Number 3, you're flexible. People who have emotional wellness have an ability to adapt to all kinds of situations that life throws at them. You're able to assess a situation mindfully. You notice your surroundings, your emotions, and others' reactions to a given situation. And then you use these factors to decide what the best course of action is. With colleagues, friends, or your children or family, flexibility is knowing that sometimes you need to talk things out, and sometimes it's best to let a situation cool off. You stand up for yourself when you need to, but you're also able to let others have the last word. You know how to have tough conversations and set boundaries, but you also know when to let things go. You approach life and relationships with an openness and sense of curiosity, knowing that you might need to adjust your course of action when one strategy isn't working. Flexibility is the core component of current psychological treatments because it allows you to make decisions based on your values and to make choices that will serve you well in life. Number 4, you hold gratitude for your loved ones. If you're emotionally healthy, it's likely you feel and show gratitude for the people and the things in your life. Holding gratitude is a way of purposefully looking at your life with a sense of appreciation for what you have, rather than focusing on what you are lacking. And indeed, research has shown that counting your blessings has strong benefits for emotional well-being. Showing appreciation for your loved ones is a key factor in relationship well-being. When you show gratitude, it means that your husband or wife, your children, your parents, the people who matter to you, know you love them and feel valued by you. It doesn't mean you don't fight or you say things you regret at times. And it doesn't mean you always have to be the perfect person in that relationship. But when it comes down to it, you're able to show unconditional love and affection for your family. You give hugs, warmth, appreciation, and attention freely, and you share in your triumphs together. Also, emotional well-being depends on your receiving social support. We all need a nurturing, loving environment to thrive. That means you have people you can depend on, friends and family who have your best interests at heart, and in your relationships, you feel safe to express how you feel, and you feel respected and validated by those closest to you. And this is where showing that gratitude for them really comes forth. Number 5, you're in touch with your emotions. Another sign of emotional wellness is that you embrace your emotions. They could be sadness, anger, anxiety, joy, fear, excitement. They're a natural and normal part of your life. You handle and acknowledge your difficult emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them or by denying that your emotions exist. You know it's normal to have periods of stress. You know how to manage and express yourself when you feel upset, and you know who you can go to get comfort or help. Your feelings of sadness, anxiety, and fears, while acknowledged, also are not getting in the way of what you love to do. So if you're afraid of flying or public speaking, you manage to take the flight or you give the speech regardless. Emotional health comes from being able to label, acknowledge, and accept tough emotions, but also move forward from them without getting stuck. This means you might get nervous before going on a date, but don't let nerves stop you from going out altogether. At the same time, savoring your positive emotions and enjoying those moments of pleasure, happiness, and joy when they come your way is also linked to well-being. Number 6, you have meaning in your life. Leading a purposeful life is about having a passion, a mission, or a larger meaning to your life. This happens when you use your strengths to help something you believe in. It might be volunteering with children, being involved in politics, being an active part of your religious group, contributing to your neighborhood or child's school, or competing in a marathon or a triathlon for a good cause. Regardless of the cause, being part of something you connect with and care about is largely associated with well-being, and volunteerism is even associated with living a longer life. Number 7, you value experiences more than possessions. The final component is considering the types of values you have in life. People who tend to highly value attaining wealth, popularity, or attractiveness tend to be less well off emotionally than people who value self-fulfillment and being there for others. This means that while you might have goals for career and financial security, you also may highly value time with your family and friends. Also, people with high levels of well-being tend to spend their money on experiences like going to a concert or going on a trip rather than material possessions such as clothes or furniture. Experiences may be more meaningful than possessions because they lead to shared experiences and bonding with people, help you enjoy the beauty in the world, and cultivate the positive emotions that come with new experiences. Tip number 8, you manage stress. Stress can damage both emotional and physical wellness. Everyone feels stress from time to time. Stress can give you a rush of energy when it's needed most. But if stress lasts a long time, a condition known as chronic stress, those high alert changes become harmful rather than helpful. Learning healthy ways to cope with stress can also boost your resilience. Finding an outlet to manage your stress is, for some, like to get a physical workout. It could be also having a hobby that helps you stay calm. Taking positive steps and being aware of your stress triggers will help you to effectively manage stress positively. And a few suggestions to help you manage that stress: get enough sleep, exercise regularly. Just 30 minutes a day of walking can boost your mood and reduce stress. Build a social support network. Set priorities. Decide what must get done and what can wait. Say no to new tasks if they're putting you into overload. Think positive. Note what you've accomplished at the other end of the day, not what you failed to do. Try relaxation methods such as mindfulness, meditation, yoga, or Tai Chi. And seek help. If you need to talk to a mental health professional, if you feel unable to cope, or if you have suicidal thoughts or use drugs or alcohol to cope. Tip number 9, you seek balance in your life. We are pulled in a million different directions daily, making balance hard. Be practical about your responsibilities and what you can feasibly accomplish. Being overwhelmed hinders productivity and focus, and can have physical implications as well. Set realistic goals and priorities, and tackle what needs to be done first. Don't forget to reserve time for your own needs too. Tip number 10, you have a positive approach to life. It's easy to get caught up in negative thoughts of people. People who are emotionally well, experts say, have fewer negative emotions and are able to bounce back from difficulties faster. This quality is called resilience. Another sign of emotional wellness is being able to hold on to positive emotions longer and appreciate the good times. Whenever you feel negativity, immediately redirect and focus on the positive parts of the situation. It can help to write positive affirmations down and repeat them to yourself as necessary. As much as possible, surround yourself with positive people. It is all right to limit your association with someone because of their negative outlook. If you must interact with him or her, keep exchanges brief and mentally prepare yourself for positive negativity in a conversation if they see that you're drawing back. It's also helpful to develop a more positive mindset. Remember your good deeds. Give yourself credit for the good things you do for others each day. Forgive yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. Learn from what went wrong, but don't dwell on it. Spend more time with your friends. Surround yourself with positive, healthy people. Explore your beliefs about the meaning and purpose of life. Think about how to guide your life by the principles that are important to you. And like I said before, develop healthy physical habits. Healthy eating, physical activity, and regular sleep can improve your physical and mental health. Tip number 11, you accept your mistakes. Mistakes are inevitable. As hard as we try, no one is perfect. It's important to acknowledge when you have done wrong, accept it, and then move on. The quicker you can address the error, the sooner you are able to move forward. If your mistake involves others, be sure to talk with them as soon as possible. Letting the issue fester can lead to even more stress. This is taking responsibility for your life in a positive way. Tip number 12, you accept that life changes. Whenever you hit a bump in the road, remember that this too shall pass. The only constant thing in life is change. While some rough patches go on much longer than we like, with time things will look up. Try not to dwell on the bad and look towards the light at the end of the tunnel. I know this sounds a little bit overdone, but if you keep looking forward to possible solutions and put the past behind you, you will inevitably go forward and be in a more positive frame. Tip number 13, you make sure to get enough sleep. To fit in everything we want to do in our day, we often sacrifice sleep. But sleep affects both mental and physical health. It's vital to your well-being. When you're tired, you can't function at your best. Sleep helps you think more clearly, have quicker reflexes, and focus better. Take steps to make sure you regularly get a good night's sleep. Some of these steps could be: go to bed at the same time each night and get up the same time each morning. Sleep in a dark, quiet, comfortable environment. Exercise daily, but not right before bedtime. Limit the use of electronics before bedtime, and don't keep your cell phone in the bedroom. Relax before bedtime. A warm bath or shower or reading might help. Avoid alcohol and stimulants such as caffeine late in the day. Avoid nicotine. And consult a healthcare professional if you have ongoing sleep problems. Tip number 14. You have strong social connections. Social connections might help protect health and lengthen life. Scientists are finding that our links to others can have powerful effects on our health, both emotionally and physically. So whether with romantic partners, family, friends, neighbors, or others, social connections can influence our biology and well-being. So to build healthy support systems, try these. Build strong relationships with your children. Get active and share good habits with family and friends. If you're a family caregiver, ask for help from others. Join a group focused on your favorite hobby, such as reading, hiking, or painting. Take a class to learn something new. Volunteer for things you care about in your community, like a community garden, school, library, or place of worship. Travel to different places and meet new people. Here's my last tip, number 15. You practice mindfulness. The concept of mindfulness is fairly simple. This ancient practice is about being completely aware of what's happening in the present, of all that's going on inside, and all that's happening around you. It means not living your life on autopilot. Becoming a more mindful person requires commitment and practice. So to be more mindful, try these tips. Take some deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose to a count of 4, hold for 1 second, and then exhale through the mouth to a count of 5. Repeat often. Enjoy a stroll. As you walk, notice your breath and the sights and sounds around you. As thoughts and worries enter your mind, note them, but then return to the present. Practice mindful eating. Be aware of taste, textures, and flavors in each bite, and listen to your body when you are hungry and full. You can find mindfulness resources in your local community, including yoga and meditation classes, mindfulness-based stress reduction programs, and books. So the mystery is revealed. Emotional wellness is no longer elusive, vague, or daunting. I found so many wonderful suggestions about how you can manage your own emotional wellness. Try some of them out and see how your life can change so you can be happier, healthier, and focused. You only have one life. Take care of yours. I surely do hope that some of what you heard today will help you become what you're capable of becoming. We deserve to have the best life we can design and make happen. Go for your dreams. You can do it. If I can help you with further information or answer any questions on emotional wellness, please contact me, Carol Davies, the Passion Motivator, at my website, www.thepassionmotivator.com, or by email at coachcaroldavies That's CoachCarolDavies @gmail.com. I will be happy to send you my list of 15 tips discussed today so that you can take care of your own emotional wellness. Just ask. Remember, making changes in your life is something you can do. Tune in next week for more tips on how to have your best life. Bye now.
Tune in every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern for Only the Best for You with Carol Davies on Global Voice Radio.